Hi everyone. Today is September 11th, 2011. I'm going to say something I've never said before. Social media would have prevented September 11th. That's right, 9/11 would not have happened if social media were active in 2001 as it is today. So let's talk about this for a bit. Just think about how things have changed. Today, cell phones are prevalent, but it's not just that cell phones are prevalent and smartphones. It's something that we didn't have in 2001, the habit of doing something called texting. And even if people have to turn their cell phones off when planes take off, guess what? There's always at least one person on the flight that doesn't, and it remains on through takeoff. My prediction is that someone would have turned their phone on if the minute they thought, hey, there's some suspicious activity here, something's going on, I need to make a phone call, and they would have made that call. That idea that a plane is going to be thrown off by its navigation if you turn your cell phone on isn't always exactly true all the time. Now, if everyone turned their phones on en masse, that's one thing. Maybe that would be a good thing in this case. But the bottom line is, if they use the phone in that case, it wouldn't throw the plane off of its course. People could use the phones, make their calls, make their texts, and send, in some cases, depending on the phone service, even their tweets, and maybe some of them would get through. On top of that, once they did get through, and they were picked up by, let's say, federal government officials, I think the word would get to the president and the White House that, hey, there are commercial aircraft that are they're off course and on their way apparently to New York City. And the president would have to make the decision to shoot down those planes. Now, that's an unfortunate choice, but do you make that choice or deal with the 3,000 deaths and several more thousands of injuries that we had to deal with after 9/11? Social media has made the world a safer place because it holds up what I call a digital mirror on society. And it allows us to see what other people are doing faster, to render an opinion, and to exact change if necessary. That has already occurred in a number of ways today with how people are treated by TSA agents and how they use social media to expose the behavior of bad, or if you will, rogue TSA agents. So that's not only an example of society using social media to keep itself safe, but society using social media to keep the people who are supposed to keep us safe in line. So I think social media would have prevented 9/11. What do you think? Let me know.